Pain is temporary. Film is forever.
Take 3.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Bruce, Booze, and Horror movie reviews. Your final bros are here.
Brian Hotboy LaGrosta.
Hey, folks. Shane, the filthy old man Smith.
This movie is a criminal offense.
Oh, Mike the Cannibal Gypsy.
Age-old question. Are we human or are we dancer?
And Maddie, the producer, he has the stick, as he always does.
Big stick.
We are here.
It's a thick stick, too.
Okay.
Thickest. What is thicker, the stick or the Gingerdead Man? Because the Gingerdead Man's looking pretty thick.
He's pretty thick. Who's thicker, Gingerdead Man or fucking... What's his face in Black Phone?
Oh my God.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke is so thick in that movie.
Do you remember his shoulders in that movie?
Yeah, he's just so broad. Oh, man. Yeah, we're here. We're talking holiday season.
Yeah, man.
What better way to kick off the Christmas spirit than the Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust, a.k.a. Blood Bordella, or what was the secondary title?
Bordella. Passion of the Crust or Bakery of Blood. This movie doesn't even take place in a bakery. It takes place in a film studio.
Literally exclusively in a film studio.
Yeah, this entire movie takes place in one location with just
More gold. Gold. More.
Shane, you ever been showered in gold?
Actually, no.
Have you ever eaten like gold like steak or whatever they eat?
No. I've had like those gold coins.
More gold.
With like chocolate in it?
Yeah.
Dude, they throw gold on her for literally 5 minutes at the beginning of this movie.
Oh my God, this movie. All right.
You know who else throws gold on the ceiling?
Leprechaun.
Gold on the ceiling.
Oh. No.
He doesn't want to do it. You got to do it, though. You have to do it.
The critically acclaimed
Indie Darlings.
Indie Darlings Grammy nominated.
Oh my God. The fucking Black Keys.
When did we review Gingerdead Man, the first one with Gary Busey?
2 years ago?
Was that
now?
two?
I want to say 2
Was
years
that
ago.
2? I actually almost want to say, yeah, it's 2.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, it is.
We're going 2.
No, it is, because it's definitely not 3.
No,
because that's when we did all of the Black Christmas movies 3 years ago.
What a time to be
Could you
alive.
imagine 3 years ago, we were just like, let's do every Black Christmas movie back to back to back?
I think I was
Yes.
on an episode of one of those.
You were on 2019, right?
Yeah, I think you were on 2019.
That movie was woke as hell.
It was bad as hell.
I can't believe Carrie Yules was in that movie.
He was.
Confirmed December 13th was when you released it.
Wow.
Good timing, Matt. I like how quickly you did that.
That's crazy. That was... What other movie did we review with the Black Christmases? Do you remember?
Yeah, Santa Sleigh. It was 3 Black
Oh
Christmases
my
and
God.
Santa Sleigh.
What a way to open the Christmas reviews for us. And now we're just doing Silent Night, Deadly Nights every year.
Yeah. We'll be done with that series next year, so.
No, there's a remake.
Are you fucking serious,
Yeah,
dude?
so there's the 5th one, The Toy Maker. And then there's a remake.
I can't believe I didn't know there's a remake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything has a remake.
When did they come out with a remake for that garbage?
Think 20...
That hot heap of trash.
Maybe, somewhere in
Actually,
that time.
the first one's
I'll
good.
do the check.
First
Yeah,
one's
check that. Look that up, Jamie.
First one's solid. Oh my God.
What'd you just say?
So obviously, before we get into this, we're gonna review this film. Obviously, the scene by scene critique. Give you a rating. Obviously, that's going to be 1 to 10. 1 Steven Seagal, all the way to 10 Steven Seagals. Yep. That's going to be a masterpiece. And then we'll wrap that up in a bow, giving you the best kill of the film. That's how we do things here on the final podcast.
We break it down.
We break it down, and we get hot and we get sweaty with our reviews.
It's usually hot in this room, so yeah.
And some say that we're the indie darlings.
So
We could be considered indie darlings,
sorry to interrupt. So
it's okay, just don't do it again.
Yeah, like one time it's okay.
So
Yeah.
the 5th one was made in 1991, and then
I was born in that year.
And then the remake
Do you know
actually
that?
has Kid Cudi in it.
What? Yeah, that needs to be viewed.
Is
ASAP.
2023.
Also,
Doesn't he have an album
Wait.
with Kanye West?
He does.
Kids See Ghosts?
It's not called Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's just called Silent Night.
No, I thought... Interesting. I mean, I'm in.
Oh wait, yeah, that's what it is.
Did you make a Kid Cudi joke?
No, never. I respect him too much.
I wish I had gold to throw at you.
Jesus. We have to stop with this gold.
What are you looking at?
Do you know that the girl in this film, I forgot her name, Bonderhoff?
Yes.
She was in Dinosaur Island.
Wait, the one we
need to review on Final Friday.
Oh my!
I wonder if she
God.
falls in love as fast in that movie as she does in this one.
Oh, she's not. You're saying she's a fast lover?
She's love at first fright.
I think she does. She falls in love with, so like the whole premise of that, if like it's like those army guys or whatever. I mean, I never watched it, but and like they're all nerdy, and there's these hot prehistoric chicks that just like fuck them or something.
Yeah. What a great
And there's
movie.
and there's dinosaurs.
Top 5 dinos, go.
Ooh.
You got your raptors, you got your T's, you got your...
Velociraptor 1. I'm gonna go pterodactyl 2.
Is that a dinosaur? I guess so, right?
Yeah.
How about
such a hot...
Are you a fan of a tricer?
I do like Triceratops so much better than Stegosaurus.
How about the Brachiosaurus?
That's the long neck guy.
He's really cool.
He is a good.
What's the
dinosaur.
one that doesn't eat, like, it's only eats plants?
That's a Triceratops or a Stegosaurus or a Bronchiosaurus. All of them are only plant eaters.
I feel like you're naming, like, astrology right now. Like, I'm a fucking Pisces.
No, that couldn't be farther. What's your opinion on the Spinosaurus?
Is that a Crumble cookie box? Is she
It
on
looks
that
like it.
fucking rave of Crumble?
It looks like it.
Okay.
I can't escape the Crumble. Is it even good, or is it just raw dough?
It's raw dough.
Crumbles pretty mid.
You don't like crumble? Interesting.
It's raw dough with, like, fucking caked with frosting. That's all it is.
Yes, it's a little sweet. It's almost as sweet as Polly Vanderhoof. So, with that said, I actually think we should jump into the
Hold
spooky
on.
pit because we're going to be talking.
Talking.
Ginger.
You realize Matt just popped off?
Yeah, he did.
Shit was
He
sick.
did. I hope he put that on camera.
It's actually sick.
All right, Brian, hit us with a spooky pit. Go.
I'd be happy to. I'd be so inclined to do that. Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust. Also, Bakery of Blood, apparently. It was released in 2008. The Gingerdead Man returns to murder everyone in a film studio. No one is making movies without dying first. This film was directed by William Butler and stars Kevin Moise, Kelsey Sanders, Joseph Porter, and Shane has spoken Riz. Spoken Riz.
You are I've always called him the Riz God.
Yeah, he is a Riz god.
You can't call me the Rizzler because that guy, he's with the Boom Guys now.
Yeah, you're big on those guys.
Chicken bake, double chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my god.
You know those guys.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Can't escape them.
You can't. But you know what? You can't escape the Gingerdead Man because he's made of ginger and cookie, and he's super stale.
But he's kind of crafty and he's quicker than you might think.
Really aerodynamic.
He can go through vents, dude.
Got a lot of one-liners.
So I was actually going to bring this up, and I'm glad you said it. What has more one-liners, this movie or Velma?
Oof. I think that movie has to have, that TV show has to have more because that show just chalks out dialogue.
Right.
This
Like-
movie's also like 35 minutes long, so
It's very short.
probably Velma.
Yeah.
Very short. It starts off by them throwing gold on some kind of a sacrifice.
Yeah. And you find out it's a big movie studio. It's Cheatham Productions.
It's a storied studio for cheesy horror flicks.
Yes.
Or maybe good horror flicks that eventually turned cheesy and now are losing funding and need to rebrand, I guess.
Yes. So
And how do you get funding? You allow a porno shoot in your office for $3K.
That is the premise.
I mean, it's a good idea. My question is, so the Polly Vanderhoof, right? She brings in the donuts
The
with
crumble
a
cookies,
giant
yeah.
ginger. Do they? Maybe I blacked out. Do they explain how the Gingerdead Man is alive in this movie?
No.
Okay.
No, they just mentioned that they got that from some bakery in Texas.
Which makes sense because that's the movie. The first movie takes place in Texas.
I'm pretty sure that's the line that she drops when she gives it to them.
Yeah, okay. So we're dealing with the lowest of budgets.
They don't explain how it survives, but they do recap the first movie in case you haven't seen it to know how it becomes the Gingerdead Man, which is literally the most insane thing in the history of time immemorial. Because how
Give us a recap on it.
Easily. Well, no, not easily, but I'll do it because it's actually really crazy. Gary Busey is a ravaged killer who enters their bakery.
He's also all mouth.
He kills basically
100%
all mouth. He basically kills this girl's entire family and friends in the bakery. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he dies.
Yes.
And bleeds into the batter.
Yes.
That is made when they're making cookies. And that is how he becomes the Gingerdead Man.
All correct.
Remember we used to bake a lot.
Yeah.
It's good times.
It was good.
And I remember at the end of the first movie, they make all the cookies, and there's a reference to him still being alive after the, because remember he eats the Gingerdead Man, one of the characters.
And he
eats
becomes
him,
the Gingerdead
becomes
Man.
one. They kill him, and you really don't know what happens after that, but apparently they make a note that he's still living through the cookies. So I don't know if the blood got into more batter. It kind of goes it quietly recedes into the second film without much story. To go on.
Yeah, because this movie doesn't have a story. So basically,
I disagree.
If we're gonna summarize the story, the cookie is now in the studio, and there's going to be a Make-A-Wish kid being wheeled around by his sister. Or
I thought that was just her job.
I think she just
by a worker.
works at the
Make-A-Wish.
the foundation.
Yeah, so she's going to wheel around the Make-A-Wish kid, and the whole idea is that he wants to meet Mr. Cheatham and understand the movie making magic. But there's a hidden subplot that he's actually an evil blogger that is trying to tear down Cheatham because he wouldn't hire him.
Well, that's the big twist of the movie.
It's not really a subplot. It's a twist.
It's a ginormous twist.
Giant twist.
Super important because not only is he Tommy the Make-A-Wish kid,
Right.
he's Demon Warrior 13.
And you don't want to fuck with Demon Warrior 13.
And this whole movie is basically discusses this whole idea that Demon Warrior 13 behind the scenes is actively getting people to petition against the studio making additional films. It's a big plot, Shane.
I guess it's the main plot. So is the Gingerdead Man actually the subplot?
Yeah, and Matt said it earlier before we watched it, the Gingerdead Man is not really seen as much as you would think.
Yeah.
But when he's on screen, pretty bigums.
Pretty bigums. He needs 6 kills or something. He's talking about.
He needs 5, and then a virgin.
And that's to become a human?
Yes, they make a joke about Chucky at some point in this movie, but essentially this movie is the plot of Chucky almost, where he just needs a child to go into his body. But in this one, they need a virgin to go into their body or something.
Didn't they make a Chucky TV show recently?
Yeah, it just got canceled.
It's good.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Jennifer Tilly in it.
Probably.
I'm sure. Why not?
She's in everything. Like that other TV show. Matt, look up that TV show Jennifer Tilly's in.
Do a fact check on Jennifer.
Just put Tilly TV.
Yeah. Give me some info.
Could
Matt.
you imagine going to the Cheatham Studios and just enjoying a day in the Cheatham?
I mean, it's got to be cool seeing the low budget, how it's made, stuff like that.
Well, there's a legend on set.
Polly Vanderhoof.
No, what's the old dude's name?
Oh, what is that old dude's name, bro?
He's a fucking
Is
legend.
it Willie something? I'll look it up. I have it here.
He's not happy about his pay.
He's upset because obviously they can't
And the
pay
script.
him.
I think he's lucky he's getting
Sir
paid
Ian?
at all. Yeah, Sir Ian McKellen, I think.
What is that stance
What
there?
is?
I don't know. She's hot for this dude.
Yeah, this is...
She's got the hots. Shane, once a week for $3,000, would you allow a porno to be shot on your bed?
It's how long is it being shot on my bed?
Like a good 2 hours?
But I get $3,000 a week
Yeah.
in.
That's passive income right there.
Yeah, why would I not?
That's an additional paycheck
Just
in
do
this
the
one.
sheets after.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money I'm making on $3,000 a week?
They make a lot of.
It's an absurd.
They're like on Terror Toys 9 or something. Yeah. That's at the beginning of this movie. I think that's what they were shooting. You see all those like animatronics. And I think they're shooting Terror Toys 9. I think it's a bunch of different toys.
It is, because there's like shit for brains and like
that big
like,
dildo.
haunted dildo and like
dildo.
there's a lot going on. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some math real quick.
What are you mathing? Oh, you're still trying to figure out how much passable income you'd have.
Yeah.
So if I could explain more background and try to distinguish this guy from Yankees broadcaster Michael Kay, I'm going to do my best job. This main character here is trying to fill in his dad's legacy, his dad's shoes for being this famous producer, having the studio and producing these amazing films. But obviously they've hit hard times. The films are kind of cheesy. They suck. They're on Terror Toys 9. Obviously Demon Warrior 13 is telling people to defund them. Like
petitions everywhere.
Defund the studio, defund the police, Michael Kay.
All of it. All of it.
And that's when he comes in with this idea for the porn. And they're going to do it because they need money. They need to continue making these movies. He does not want to suspend production. And the way to do that now is, in order not to suspend it, he's got to film the porno. Meanwhile, they're having these conversations in open sight of the Make-A-Wish kid and the social worker handler person, who they have a very long and nicely developed romance throughout this film.
It's slow.
It doesn't happen all at once.
No, not
It's
at all.
realistic. and
It's not
great.
forced.
No, they don't have sex and have the Make-A-Wish kid watch.
He's just sitting there during that, isn't it?
Oh, he's the whole time.
Yeah. Shane, you made a comment about you weren't satisfied with the Gingerdead Man's consistency.
Yeah.
In size or just in general?
In size. I feel like sometimes he looks bigger than he actually is. Sometimes he looks smaller than he actually, right? Like, do you feel like it was inconsistent, the size of the Gingerdead Man?
Did you expect anything different from this movie?
No. Can we talk about the guy who raw dogs cookie dough?
I just like
Honestly, me and Brian are about that life.
how. Yeah, I mean it's great, and he definitely brings that back up when he murders him. The funny thing is, like, as they're having this conversation, he's just dropping these one-liners like "whore."
So, like, out of all like these like killer fucking like gingerbread cookies and snowmen and you know all this shit we watch, which one's the best one? I feel like I like the.
Ooh.
There's more, right? I feel like
There's a lot.
more.
The turkey,
Yeah, the killer turkey, stuff like that.
The turkey had some good one.
the llama.
Did you guys watch the Evil Bowling movies or no?
No. Llamageddon.
There's the carousel.
Oh, Carousel.
Yeah, stuff like that. Who's the best? Who's got the best one-liners? Because they all have them.
Rob the doll. He doesn't speak.
There's him as well.
Oh, good old Bob.
Bobbert the doll. I don't know. There's a lot. We've watched too many things that shouldn't be alive kill people movies. Now that I'm like thinking about it,
I was a big fan of. Was his name Jack Frost?
you did like Jack Frost.
I liked him a lot.
That might have been the craziest story of all. Like, even more so than the guy dying and his blood going into the cookie batter. That might have been even. That might take the cake, because that was like them getting into an accident, and it's always like a killer, right? A serial killer mixes with like this fucking chemical sludge.
Yes, that mixes with the snow.
And because they're in the water, and the water freezes into snow, he becomes a snowman. Like,
DNA mixes.
that one was actually
I like
crazier.
the second one where he follows them on like vacation. He's in like the fucking Bahamas.
It's so ridiculous, that movie.
I like how they kill him. Is it the first one with like that antifreeze?
Oh, because the son put antifreeze in his cookies or something.
Yeah, that shit made no sense. Was he trying to kill his dad? Why was he putting antifreeze in batter?
I don't know.
Speaking of batter, gingerbread. Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I like Gingerbread Man.
I like it. It's just not something you can have often. That's
Yeah.
why I think it's a once-a-year thing. I just think it's something you easily would get tired of.
Yes, agreed with him.
A lot of people say that about eggnog. Fuck that shit.
Well, we're the
Eggnog
Nog
is
incredible.
We're the Nog boys, and I could have eggnog every day. Matt,
boys.
opinion on fucking gingerbread.
I agree with Brian. I just think it's a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
I would describe it kind of like like Cinnamon Toast Crunch minus the cinnamon and the
Like if
and
it
the
was
toast.
ginger toast crunch.
Yeah, just minus the crunch too.
So an empty box?
It kind of tastes like toast, is what I'm saying.
But you said minus the toast.
Minus the crunch.
I will say, among the, obviously, it's against your popular opinion in this room, but I'm not a big eggnog guy.
That's
What?
fucking
I didn't actually know
crazy,
that about
and
you.
This is why you're a fucking slave. Yeah.
We have a walk.
We should all get up and
Is
walk
this literally
away.
like the first official final podcast walk off? Like it took us like almost 4 years to do a walk
I'm gonna be
off.
thrown out this window any second.
There's a lot of snow out there, Matt. So
I'll be honest, I would have walked out, but I didn't want to upset the dog.
Yeah, there's a guard dog here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you not like the Gingerdead Man when he talks on the screen and takes the whole screen up? 'Cause I loved it.
I hate this movie.
Whoa.
I
whoa.
hate this movie.
Shane, look at this. We're getting spanked now.
Yeah, by Nassau, like pans. And would you watch this porno?
A Nassau porno? Do you know how crazy that is?
This looks lit. Like, are we gonna lie? This looks lit.
Like, I would tune in.
I would participate.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, they're just smacking this girl's ass with NASA fucking paddles. It's awesome.
What do you think that the stone plot of this is?
I feel like that's their. I don't.
Like, are they fucking in space, or are they on in Earth, just like at the NASA headquarters?
No. This is like fucking in space. I think she's supposed to be an alien, and they were like probing her with the pans.
I had a porno like that once. Something similar.
No, you didn't.
I had like a sentient being who had an acid pussy.
Okay, that's true. By the way, fun fact: do you guys know who's directing the porno? He actually makes a reference to his movies about homophobic undertones. No, not homophobic. Homoerotic undertones.
Oh, really? Who is it?
Big difference.
David Dakota.
No, the guys that did all those fucking
1313, Murder House, 1313. He also did such movies as A Talking Cat, A Halloween Puppy.
When you said homoerotic, that's like the only thing I could think of.
Yep. So that
He's like the Gingerdead Man's first kill in this movie.
yes. Also, fun fact. The girl who plays Polly Vanderhoof is in a David Dakota movie, Sorority Babes at the Slime Bowlerama.
He directed that.
Yep.
There's like 2 or 3 of those, right?
Yes.
A few. That's another.
All facts I know. Didn't even look them up. What does that say? I know movies.
You do.
Yeah.
You've always been the movie guy.
I have been. Okay, let's talk here. Gingerdead Man. How's he killed this guy? Brian, go into grave detail.
I think it's not too grave. I think he picks up a butcher's knife and just fucking cuts his head off or something.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's kill one, right?
Yeah, it's all off screen.
Yeah.
This one,
Right.
Anyway,
I do like when he grabs the knife though. It looks like extremely weird, but it's incredible.
the kills in this movie were what I expected.
That's fair.
A lot of stabby motions and then just blood being thrown at people, but not like
He does fuck that one guy, basically.
he does fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So the guy who is raw dogging cookie dough,
Yep.
he's bent over, and he gets a curling iron
Oh yeah.
shoved into his anus, and it gets turned on, and he gets turned on.
He's bleeding everywhere because it's getting shoved right up his asshole, and he's loving it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird scene.
Yeah.
Kind of makes no sense, but it's kind of bigums.
It's very bigums. He loves it until his very last breath.
Yeah, because at some point it's very hot. So that's him, right?
Yeah, that's him. He's got. He picked up a saw, I guess. You like his little bow tie?
I do. I also like that he uses the smallest chainsaw of all time later on in the movie.
That is fair. He does. Do you also like the fact that there's all these studio electronics set up and they're actually real weaponry and lasers and everything is real?
Yeah, the budget of this movie is strictly in the guns because they all are functional.
Yeah.
They all actually could kill you. I hate this movie. I looked up and I saw just the fucking Gingerdead Man's face.
I actually love when he's on. I love it. I love when he moves. I love when he's on the screen by himself. It sounds like you're just hating on the Gingerdead Man.
Yeah, I just I don't know, because I'm a sucker for bad movies. Think of how many movies I thumbs up that you guys haven't, but I don't know. This one just didn't do it for me.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
at all.
But like the one-liners, though, they're not terrible.
They're not terrible. There are some good ones. I really think it was this whole like Demon Slayer 13 storyline that was just so.
Demon Warrior 13 is
Yeah.
epic.
It's so good. It's such a good twist.
So this is, I mean, Tommy's turn to meet with Polly Bonderhoof, and she basically lets him take a picture next to her tits.
Yeah. It's so dumb. She does, like, she's also trying to bang one of the actors, right?
Yeah,
They
because
do. They have sex.
she wants to feel young again, dude.
I think they both die while
Banging.
Yeah.
Because he stabs them repeatedly with knives.
Right.
Yeah.
Those real?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say, of course, Shane.
I had to ask.
Polly Bonderhoof. It's a good day for Tommy, though. If you're a Make-A-Wish kid, of course you want to go to Cheatham Studios. And this guy's just trying to do everything he can to obviously impress the chick. He likes the chick. That's the social worker girl. And he tried to bring her by Sir Ian, who's, like you said, is complaining about pay. He's not happy. That was awkward.
Yeah, it's weird because this movie's an hour long and there's like so many moving parts in
They
this
go
movie.
throughout the film studio.
But like they don't really elaborate on things because like everyone just gets killed like pretty quickly once it like ramps up.
Well, yeah, like Mr. Breadman shows up in a pastry box, and then he's fucking full throttle.
He really is the full throttle because he's just killing.
Speaking of full throttle,
their romance.
these two are tongue deep, like within 5 minutes of meeting each other.
Well, the thing is, she's a social worker and he is a big time movie exec, and she's trying to move up in the world.
I don't think he's big time.
He's Brian Cheatham Studios, big time.
He's like trying to live into the shoes of his dad. So I think
His dad was
by
big time.
by last name he's big time. Position he's big time, but like reputation he needs to work it up.
But like his studio's also failing.
Yeah, but that's because he's trying to fucking make Toy Soldiers 9 or whatever it's called.
Terror Toys?
Yeah, Terror Toys 9.
I don't even know if that's what it is. That's just what I think it is.
We're calling it Terror Toys 9.
Yeah.
Off rip, come up with your Cheatham movie. A name for it. Off rip, go.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nightmare Pajamas 32.
That's a pretty solid one.
Yeah. Because I feel like he would get up there into
How
the
many?
numbers.
They're filming like a bunch of movies at the same time, right? At
Yeah.
this studio.
Well, he's like that one guy who directed some of the Camp Blood movies. It might have been Polonia. He directs, like, no joke, I think like 7 movies at a time.
Yeah. So what's the logic behind that?
Oh, you just pump out garbage rapidly and make a quick buck.
Does it save money though, doing it all at once?
Probably.
Shane, are you talking about Brad Skies?
No, he did the first Camp Blood. I think Polonia did the later ones that were really bad.
You did the one really bad one. Was the fourth one?
That might have been Dustin Ferguson.
Oh,
I'm
you're the
pretty
expert, so you know. How about this
I
one?
can't believe I
For
do
a
know
cheating-
this
How
stuff.
about Bingo Brawl at City Hall?
That's
Oh, that's a
fucking
good one.
so-
I like that. That's got like a rhyme element
Yeah,
to
like
it.
a bunch of like old ladies just like fighting each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we throw Mike in there. He bangs one on the bingo board.
Ooh, that'd be nice. But he
Bingo
hates old
bango.
people.
I
So.
really do.
No, but that's why it'd be funny.
It'd be
'cause
like
we're,
a strangle.
forcing him
It'd be
to
like a
doing it.
strangle
Yeah.
bang.
You thinking like a solid like
Strangle bang.
Strangle bang 14.
Oh, that's gonna be Mike's next porno.
I could cook something up for that.
Or how about like strangle bang bang shrimp?
Okay. We do like a tie-in with Bonefish Grill. I like it.
What about like Mrs. Shoutfire?
Okay.
This girl just has screaming orgasms. That's
Yeah,
her, that's
but
her
like
thing.
like it melts your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
Okay.
we're doing stuff
We're doing
here.
something. The podcast is done. We're going into the porn industry now.
We could. It's not that hard.
No, it should be hard.
Oh. Oh, it should be.
Yeah.
But will it?
That's why they have what do they call them? Those dudes.
Oh,
who
fluffers. They
that's-
just like
they-
straddle your balls all day so you stay hard.
Or like no, that are those the guys that like if the main actor can't get hard, they
Oh
come
no, that's
in?
a stunt cock.
That's stunt cock.
Yeah, you're talking stunt cock. I was talking about like I think they hire a fluffer, right? That keeps you hard on when you're not on scene.
Is it a guy?
It's I think it depends if you
Like,
want a guy or a girl.
To guys?
It could be. I was,
Dudes.
I assume it'd be a girl, but I don't know. I'm not actually in the porn industry. I'm mainly doing all my info off of the movie Orgasmo.
Shane, $3K a week. Would you be a male fluffer?
Like, I just have to, like, touch it?
Yeah.
How many times in
Like,
the week?
get that soft cock hard.
Yeah, how many times a week do I have to do that for the 3K?
Probably just when they're filming it in your bedroom.
So, like, one Sunday, 2 hours a day. Is it a 3K on top of the 3K? So am I making 6K a week
it's
now?
flat 3.
No, but now they're also got to film and I have to fluff?
Right.
See, that's a bad deal.
You also no
This is a
longer
bad deal.
You could do laundry once a month. So in between, like, all you're fluffing the soft cock.
No, this is a terrible
You
deal.
sleep on like the cum soaked sheets.
No, see, the first deal was great because it was once a week, 2 hours, and I get 3K. Why wouldn't I now, on top of that, add not doing my laundry and having to fluff for the same price? What is this, Biden's America?
Oh wow, we don't get political on this podcast, Shane.
What if you were to do all that, but you can't drink water and you can only drink Inca Cola?
Yeah, only Inca.
Because now, though, you're also adding poop stains to the bed because no one can drink that much Inca and not shit their pants.
I almost exploded that day.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, I almost died. I should have ate something probably, but drinking all that Inca Cola on an empty stomach,
Fucking insane.
was
It's more dangerous than just chugging alcohol in an empty stomach.
100%. It was like Armageddon.
No joke. That's the craziest thing we've ever done.
Finished 3 2-liter bottles of Inca Cola in 2 hours.
Take a shot of Inca every time you see a cringe moment. And
And Speed 2.
We were watching fucking Speed 2. The cringiest movie of all time.
And then we watched S. Darko to finish.
fuck.
Literally incredible. I like this is when he picks the knife back up. Just look at how like slow it is for him to take it out of the. It's just like so slow. Gingerly takes it out. Gingerly, Gingerdead, gingerbread. Gary Busey.
All mouth.
I will say, this has
Yeah.
been our best one-liners episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting a theme of the movie. Did you just see him hop Tom Cruise style into the vent?
Yeah. Nah.
Like that mission was possible.
It was
right
very
there.
possible.
Very possible.
He's big, but he's also deceptively sleek.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a sleek shine. I'm gonna add another
Ooh.
thing to your. I'm bumping it up to 3,500, but you get like. You have to like bleach assholes too.
The deal gets worse.
But I just added $500 a week.
But I still have to do 2 other things, and then you added another thing. Why would I bleach? I don't know how to bleach assholes.
Only guys.
I don't know how to bleach any asshole.
I'm also changing this to a strictly gay porn.
I'm out, Mike.
4,000.
No, Mike.
So, is the theme of this scene where this actor's gonna bang Polly Bonderhoff is it like he just took a really stinky shit and they're gonna bang where he took a shit because he's like waving a match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think he was eating those pastries, right? That
Yeah.
Polly Vanderhoff brought.
I think he tried to eat the
Honestly,
Gingerdead
this
Man.
kid's, despite his like face right now, he's pretty tight.
svelte. Yeah, he's svelte.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking svelte.
Yeah, you know David Takudo signed him.
Oh, that was a good signing. I forgot what
He whacks off in the scene, right? The Gingerdead Man?
I love that scene.
This shit is so hot.
Yeah, and then there's the other hot scene of like the exec and the social worker banging with the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid in the chair watching the whole time, and then young Michael K kind of steps in and he has to give him a talking to.
Yeah, this is fucking absurd. The whole thing is absurd. Because, like, I was thinking more absurd things. After this, doesn't the Gingerdead Man go and rape a puppet?
Well, he kills them first, but yes.
Yeah, we mentioned he does stab the 2 of them
Is
to
he
death.
fucking?
He is literally making right now. He's making in the vent while they bang. He's literally the Gingerdead Man.
Oh my
He's
God.
jerking off, and the best part is, you see him in the box. He does not have a ginger dick, but it must grow.
It's like a dog penis, right?
It's the scene is just fantastic. And then
Oh,
he's smoking a
smokes
stoke.
cig after. You ever listen to that band, Cigarettes After Sex?
No. They good?
They fucking wish they were the Grammy nominated indie darlings, the Black Keys.
But he needs to rack up some kills, right? He needs to get them going. So he does kill both of them in one fell swoop.
Yes, and that's why he goes to the animatronics department. The guy is trying to fix one of his puppets. He's going to rape the hand, right? He gets a little hand rape.
The one girl is a puppet. He wants to bang that chick, which I also think he makes fun of for looking absolutely like a dog. Like, I think, doesn't he make fun of the way it looks and then bangs it anyway?
Yes, but that's just Gary Busey.
And it's just a dude's hand. But Gary Busey's not in this movie.
He's the Gingerdead Man.
He still is?
Yeah, this is the only other movie he voices the Gingerdead Man.
Oh, shit.
This in the second.
I thought it was only the first one. I didn't know.
Nah, yeah, these two movies.
You think he did this pro bono?
I think he definitely got paid money. He's not. Gary Busey is not coming and doing this.
And if you were a lawyer, would you take on a lot of pro bono work?
Maybe some, not a lot.
I mean, I feel like you could if you accepted the $4K a week gay porno gig.
So anyway, the guy's gonna get his arm like a knife shoved through it after the Gingerdead Man rapes it, and then this is when he whips out the mini saw, and he's just gonna saw this dude.
He saw the dude?
Doesn't he saw the dude's arm off?
Like, where did he see him?
Fucking.
That's all he does. He only cuts his arm off.
And he just bleeds out, right?
Yeah.
Does he dig it deeper?
Just to throw it away.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, bro, one-liners are coming, and they're coming hard.
There's a lot of like squirt in this scene.
Well, this is where he realizes that there's a ginger dead killer here. Like, and he's just bleeding out all over his white shirt. It's a bloodbath, really. Fucking bloodbath.
I just can't wait till he gets in that fucking like robot thing.
That's like now,
shooting
right? Isn't that like
beams.
right
Well,
now?
from this point on, at the 48-minute mark, this movie just kind of escalates. Like,
it's basically also over.
Yes. So
this is the big twist.
yes. So he attacks them in the robot suit. They stop him in the robot suit. Then you think he's done because this is when Demon Warrior 13 comes out and he's like, I'm not a Make-A-Wish kid. I'm actually Demon Warrior 13 and your movies suck and you didn't hire me and you hate plots or something.
If you watch him, I think it's intentional, but the amount of spit can literally fill up like a 2-liter bottle of soda. It is so much spit.
Yeah.
It's definitely intentional because he's supposed to be like in his basement, his mom's basement loser kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Demon Warrior 13 kind of dude.
Yes.
Who just can't help from drooling all the time.
Look how wet his mouth
His
is.
mouth is
Have you seen
so
a wetter mouth?
Fucking wet.
No, it's a
right
really
now.
wet mouth. It's so fucking moist.
Like not even Polly Vanderhoff's mouth was that wet.
It wasn't. But like, so don't they like?
He's like, by the way, I'm strapped.
He's coming in fully strapped.
He does have a bomb strapped
He's
to
like-
his chest.
You know, he went so. Yo, hold up. Did you just see that? Wait a fucking hot second. Oh no.
Ooh, it's an unfortunate stopping point.
Well, you know, so he had to go undercover with this girl so many times as the Make-A-Wish kid because they mentioned all the things that they've done together just for this moment. Just for this moment. And it's insane because, like, I know you're blogging. I know you hate him. But you're going to be carrying around and building this bomb forever so you have this one moment to blow up the studio?
He came fully prepared.
There's a big spit moment coming up.
Fully strapped.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's coming here. Yeah.
Oh!
Oof.
That was like a full loogie.
I am going to recast Demon Slayer.
Don't.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fuck-
Pete, that's a good one.
He's like, I have a bomb.
It's, like, for real, though. That's, it's gross. I was going to say, they eventually, like, sweet talk him and they give him a job so he calms down.
That was going to be exactly my point. He's pretty fucking like easy to sway.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'll give you a fucking deal, a picture deal. He's like, okay.
And then like, he literally changes everything he believes in.
Yeah.
You guys are actually not that bad. He's like, you know what? Yeah, a couple of tweaks here and there. But you guys are pretty good.
Yeah. But then he turns on them again because they disarm his mom. And he's like, you've been lying to me this whole time. I knew it, though. So then he ties them in loose chain.
He's like, I did not sign that deal.
Yeah.
I did not agree verbally. Didn't happen.
He does tie them in loose chain, right? Like the chain is the loosest it could possibly be.
Yeah, it's like looser than Polly Bonderhoff.
Whoa. So while he's about to do this ritual sacrifice, the Gingerdead Man comes back and kills him and stabs him from behind. Mm-hmm. So now he's going to become one of the other two. But what happens here that causes... Because he killed the virgin? Is that why all of the animatronics come to life? Someone please explain to me.
I can't.
Also, Mr. Cheatham, at some points, did you think that would look like the guy from fucking Leprechaun 3?
Yes, it does. I know what you were saying, and yes.
Okay.
The answer is yes. A hot yes.
I looked it up. It wasn't the same guy, but I was like super curious.
Yo, the Gingerdead Man is so great.
Okay. So his blood falls on the pentagram, and since the blood is on the pentagram, all of the creatures come to life.
Oh, that's what it is. Got it. That's what it is.
So then once the animatronic creatures come to life, of course, this movie's called Passion of the
But
Crust.
here's where I'm confused. It looks like straight voltage. Like, doesn't it look like voltage?
Yes.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's high voltage right there.
The Terror Toys are going to come. They actually come to life.
Yes.
But it's to the negative of the Gingerdead Man.
Yes, because they crucify him. Like, they put a crown of thorns on him. They nail him to a cross. Crucify.
I don't know if this is what he intended.
No. But then Wile E. Coyote shows up, and he just starts fucking unloading. So this scene also confused me, because he walks in with a machine gun, opens fire, and it's a real machine gun.
Correct. Yeah, he's shooting.
Like,
he knew he was intending this the whole time. He knew he was coming in to shoot these creatures.
but like, he thought it was a movie scene. So like, in the movie, they were going to use a real machine gun?
I guess so. Maybe it's just like a faulty gun. Maybe they thought that, hey, like, this shouldn't be loaded, and it had blanks in it, but it was real bullets, and it shouldn't have been.
You're right. You know what? Who's managing this?
This is insane. This scene is insane.
It's actually insane.
When they set up the crucifix and they crucified the Gingerdead Man, it's kind of nuts.
Shane, you're trying to say like this movie isn't deep, but I'm currently watching a fucking dildo and shit for brains.
Crucify a cookie?
Yeah, it's fucking tight.
What is the name of the girl?
Like,
They have the elf there, yeah.
I actually don't
The ancient
remember.
elf, and then I forgot what the girl's name was that he banged.
I
The
don't
puppet.
remember. This is actually, like, now that like I'm rewatching
It's
it,
fucking insane.
this is real.
But dude,
Like, this was filmed.
like he's bleeding. The gingerbread is bleeding. That's something.
This is real.
I love this.
He's
fucking,
epic, dude. He's so does the ancient elf have grills? Like
Oh, I fucking love the percolator.
the percolator, yeah.
The percolator toy is
There's a
awesome.
little pirate toy there.
Yeah. This is absurd.
I love how quickly they turn on each other here too. Like she completely turns on him, and then they fall back in love once they're reunited in like a minute. Like the relationship is, I think it's a parody. To be honest, I don't think it's serious. I think they're heavily parodying these types of movies.
I love his body. I love the gingerbread just like body.
Oh, he's got a fantastic
Such
body.
He has,
it's
like, a dad
such
bod.
a wide body, and his face is so fucking squished together.
Yeah.
You know the creases in his face.
I love it. He's also on fire.
Also, that little cowboy, he's got like such a sick bop. Did you see that bop? I'm serious. Like, I
I didn't, but
wonder how many Territory movies you could make. Like, because there's like 9 of them, so I wonder what the plots of each Territory.
I mean, there's like what? Like, there's like 8 Puppet Master movies in there. So, I mean, it's doable.
There it is.
oh my god,
That shit is sick, bro. He's got a fucking mallet.
This is insane.
Dude, those comically large chains are incredible.
Shane thinks they're loose.
Look at how, dude, they easily could slide out. I'm pretty sure they do easily slide out once the scene is over.
Oh yeah, he's already making a move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and there he comes in with the gun, and he just lays fire. He actually shoots the cookie first, I think. Does he shoot the cookie first on the crucifix,
I
and then
think
shoots
so.
all the other animatronics?
Oh, yeah, he does shoot the cookie first.
Joe,
I
you're
have a theory.
Let's hear it.
What if that gun was in the room of because it's the studio? What if the gun was in the room, and because everything came to life,
The gun came to life?
the gun became real?
I'm buying in. I like that theory.
I mean, we have no proof or
No, we do now. It's real.
backstory, but
It's
Everything
real.
is bleeding. He shoots the haunted dildo, and it's just green.
fucking green.
Just green sludge.
Like everything is green.
Oh, wow. The ancient elf is also green.
If a gingerbread man were to actually, like, hypothetically bleed, what would you think it would be? Like
Red.
brown sugar?
No, maybe like a jam filling.
Oh, jam.
so when the
simple
gingerdead man is jerking off in that scene,
Yeah, like what is he?
he- Icing.
What did he?
Icing. That's
Icing. He nuts icing.
some frosting.
And
or
then they
something.
just literally... What? What?
Yeah. They just start making out.
But, like, they're still chained, and then they get out of the
I know.
chains. Oh, man.
Shane was right. The loose chains.
It's just like now conveniently they're loose enough for him to make a move after she basically said that kill him, don't kill me. He's the exec that you hate, Tommy. Let me go.
Toxic love, man.
It is
Yeah.
toxic love.
Or as the great Halsey once said, "I'm bad at love." Ooh, ooh.
I mean, this got to be parody, right? Like he goes back into the chain. Like he hooks up, moves his hand out, and goes back into the chain.
All right. But did you guys see the big ending? Because now the Gingerdead Man's body is going to be thrown into a dumpster. And it's going to be eaten.
By a homeless man.
But do you know who that homeless man is?
No, tell us, Shane.
It is Adam Green, director of such movies as Hatchet.
Hatchet, yeah.
What?
I did not know that was
Yes.
him. Pretty epic because this would have came out the year after Hatchet 1.
Yes.
Cool. Pretty cool Easter egg.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's...
little Easter egg for you.
Matt, where are we on time?
We're looking at 49 minutes.
Get the fuck out of here.
We did good.
Whoa.
We almost surpassed the runtime.
We're going to because we still have more to do.
Yeah,
There's
well,
a lot more to do. Like me asking you if I raise it to like, I'll double it, 6K, but
You can't keep adding things.
you have to like occasionally take it up the ass.
No. Anyway,
you have to take a gingerbread cookie up the butt.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know what? I'm also good on this movie because I'm going to give this movie a steaming 2 out of 10.
What?
But can you like actually explain why?
Yes, I actually can. This movie is bad. It's not that funny.
But can you like actually explain why?
Yeah, everything about it. It's not entertaining. It reminded me of fucking Slaughterhouse, where they tried so hard to be funny.
This movie's way better.
Oh, way better.
Is it though? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I was watching it and I laughed occasionally, but overall I was like just waiting for it to end. Like I did not enjoy watching this movie at all.
You didn't have to wait that long.
Yeah, it was pretty
Our
short.
review is longer than the movie.
I will give you that my review is not going to be a very high number, but I did enjoy watching the movie. Is what I would say.
So what was yours?
I have it as a 3.
Okay, you're only a point higher than me.
But I would say 3 because the movie doesn't make any sense. I did enjoy watching it though. Like I thought it was funny. I laughed. I thought the Gingerdead Man the one-liners were good. I thought the characters were pretty good. I just thought the animatronics were really senseless. It didn't make sense. Like there was no cohesion with the story. But did I enjoy watching it? Yeah, I did enjoy a Gingerbread Man jerking off in an event to people banging.
Okay.
The kills were a little weak, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, I get a 3.
Okay, so you got a 3, a 2. So you add those plus 1, 6.
What the fuck?
Bakery of Blood, Passion of the Crust.
Why?
It's a grand old jolly fun time.
It gets you right into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Have you ever felt more fucking patriotic
I think
watching this movie.
Shane number one hates America.
He hates
And
America.
He hates the holidays. He hates all of them.
Love the
He
holidays.
also hates the gays.
You literally
you can't
just
say that.
you-
I also not true.
you just said you hate the Pride Parade.
I don't think that ever came out of my mouth once ever. That's crazy. That's crazy. Criminal.
What's crazier, that we accuse you of being a homophobe, or the fact that I gave this movie a 6?
I think it's deserving though.
Both. They're just equally crazy statements.
I don't know, dude. This movie like went by in a blink, and I had fun every single second of it.
I didn't.
It's got everything you want: one-liners, an opening recap of Gary Busey.
I actually really did enjoy the narrator narrating the ridiculous plot of the first movie.
Oh god.
I think the worst part of this movie is the kills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. 'cause
There's like one like really solid one, which is the ass. What was that? A fucking hair iron?
A hair curler or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Hair straightener?
yeah, up
Yeah.
the butt. I mean, it could have been a curler, it could have been a
Curler.
straightener. I have no idea. But
I
I don't
fucking
know girl stuff.
love the twist at the end.
With Demon Slayer 13.
Yeah.
I kind of like. I actually didn't see it coming. If I'm being fair,
I literally had no idea.
No, I didn't either, but like
Yeah. So why are you shitting on it?
it's terrible.
the film is dedicated to all the real Demon Warrior 13s way out in cyberspace. That's a classic, dude.
It's great. Love it. Okay. My Necronomicon pick.
I was gonna say, I asked what Matt's thoughts of this movie were.
Oh god, we're asking Matt nowadays?
I just wanted to see what his thoughts were.
This movie's awful.
There we go.
throw-
Now I'm so glad we asked his opinion.
I am in fact a Demon Warrior 13 on this movie.
What are you biased to Shane now? You were previously biased to me. Now you're biased
I'm liking
to Shane.
this. I'm liking
Throw
this.
something at him.
Nope, I'm in. I like
Where's
it.
the Werthers?
Yo, do you still have those?
Yeah, we gotta bring him back.
We'll
Next
look 'em
episode.
out, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go necro kill, definitely the curling iron in the ass. It's the
Oh.
best kill in the movie.
Hold on a second.
Easily.
This is very strange. You see how the directed by in this says
Sylvia St. Croix.
it doesn't say that on IMDb.
No,
And now-
because Sylvia St. Croix is a fake name.
okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
because I have William Butler.
Yes,
In,
I believe for a while he went under Sylvia St. Croix because he didn't want to be known as the director of this movie.
he directed it.
That's a shame.
Kind of like Hellraiser 4 is directed by Alan Smithy,
Oh,
which is a fake pseudonym.
okay. Well, whatever works.
Did you know Dr. Seuss had a pseudonym?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Stephen King.
So, apparently, little trivia, which is I think it's interesting. It says a majority of the background music in this film is the exact same music used in 1998 film Casper Meets Wendy.
Like the friendly ghost Casper?
I literally clicked on the hyperlink just to make sure it was the same. It was Casper, but yeah.
Casper's fucking lit. dude.
Yeah. Can you think of a more bigum supernatural kids family flick than like?
There's
Casper.
nothing more.
Isn't Casper a kid?
I mean, in ghost years, probably not.
That's true. Okay.
You can't
okay.
define it in ghost years.
Yeah.
That's true. Because like
In
he
ghost years, he's probably pushing like 1,000.
true because he is a kid and dies, and that's why he's Casper, the friendly
Right.
ghost. But
So like his reincarnate as the ghost is a kid, but like an actual like ghost lineage.
are you fucking ghost loring me
Can
right
you
now?
really put a time on ghost
Can
years?
you put a
dude?
time on ghost? Shane?
Can you actually look it up? Can you convert? Like, how do you convert like years to ghost years in
like
Google?
Casper? Like he's probably pushing like BC, dude.
Yeah, I would agree.
He wasn't. He lived in a home.
I would agree.
He was before Christ.
No, he.
And I'm saying
No.
And like back in his time, he was.
What does chat?
fucking-
What does chat say?
Ghost years refers to a period in someone's life that feels particularly nostalgic or fleeting, a time you realize won't ever come back again, often associated with childhood or youth. So years to ghost years means transitioning from a regular period of time into nostalgic, almost haunting phase of life where memories feel particularly precious.
So like 4,500 years old.
The math checks out. We're going math checks out there. I'm sticking with the curling iron and the ass kill.
Oh, I thought we already agreed on that.
Well, technically,
I did.
we detoured on Casper.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also with the curling iron kill. It's the best kill in the movie. I mean, it just is. So
Okay. What's that guy's name?
Elton John?
Yeah, extra 2.
Okay, Ellen John. You were a great stagehand. You knew how to direct the cast and get them into the proper costumes. You knew how to house cookie dough out of a fucking squeeze tube. That it was like that. Remember that peanut butter? It's a Skippy, it's a Skippy, it's a Skippy squeeze, and it comes from the people who know peanut butter. Kind of remind me of that. So, you know, welcome to the Necronomicon, Ellen John.
I remember Go-Gurts, those squeezable yogurts.
I'm thinking peanut butter. All right, we kicked off the holiday season probably as terrible as you could.
Merry Christmas.
But next week might get terrifying.
Oh, that's exciting, Shane. It sounds like we're going to be watching a big hit this year.
Yes, we're watching the box office smashing movie, Terrifier 3.
Yep. That'll be next week's review. Terrifier 3. That's really it.
Yeah.
We couldn't have followed up Wait, no, Terrifier isn't high budget, though. It made a lot of money.
No, it's like a $3 million movie.
Yeah, so it's
on
like
budget.
$3 million more than...
Terrifier 3 was only $3 million.
The budget was like extraordinarily
So
low.
I know they have a low budget, but I thought they really increased Terrifier 3. You're probably right, but like it looked good.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it looked good for $3 million, man.
See,
I'll look up the exact budget.
I believe
for next
you.
Week,
I believe you. It just,
Budget is $2 million.
dude,
we're-
that's
Wow, it's lower than I
nuts.
thought.
That's crazy. We're doing this thing I fucking hate, though. We use like a major talking point for what should be on next week's episode for the ending of this episode for some reason.
Yeah, it's a great point. So with that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week where I shove a chainsaw in Mike's ass.
Cheers, mate. That's right. You're listening to the final podcast.
You are.
Obviously, horror movie reviews every Monday. Please tune in every week. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. Obviously, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating and continue to head on over to www.thefinalpodcast.com for all the content. And we'll see you next week. Like I said, cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.